Hey there, welcome to another little bit of a video. Today is hot, it's ready, it's action packed. You're not gonna want to miss this. You're gonna want to ride the train. You're gonna want to get directly into what we're doing here on Pigcake. All right, season 3. I don't even know what episode we're at anymore. It doesn't even matter. All right, that was a stupid joke that I used the first couple episodes, but it doesn't matter anymore. All right, season 3, episode 27. Here we are. Today we're looking at Hook by my very good friend Xavier Spade and Eric Ross. Eric Ross came up with the idea, sold it on his website for quite some time, and then Lost Art Magic and Xavier Spade brought it back as Hook in the form that you see. Me being boys with your boy Xavier Spade, he set out one for me just because we're buddies. He sent me one and said, "Hey Piggy, check it out. I know you might want to do it and talk about it. So here you go. Here's one on the flip side." So, bitch, we brought back Opinion. Opinion, if you've noticed from the clever title, is going to be my new show here where I review stuff, where I talk about stuff. It could be my opinion on certain parts of magic. I've already had a couple, but I just didn't label it Opinion because I wasn't thinking correctly. But now, guess what? Your boy is on that next level mental force supplement, Alex Jones style, big brain PewDiePie humor. So guess what? I'm on that. I'm calling this Opinion, and that's going to be the name of this particular style of video from now on. Get on it. So I just want to say thank you to Xavier Spade for that, because that really means a lot. It makes me feel all warm and bubbly on the inside of my body. So here we're going to be taking a look at what it is and what it's not, and why you should get it. So that's going to be today's hot video. If you're not ready for that, well then you shouldn't watch it, honestly, because what are you even doing here? What are you even doing here if you're not ready for this sort of action-packed action? So first things first, what is the effect of Hook? What is it that you're going to get when you get Hook? What is the point of this? Well, as you've seen from the 1,000 trailers that there are, very, very simple effect. All right, super simple. All you got to do, all right, you got to put a hook in your mouth. One of the strings is really tied. You got like 5 strings tied to it. Spectators pull on the strings, and then of course the last one that they pull on is the one that's actually tied directly to the hook. It's a great effect. It's very visceral, as they say. It's tangible. We've all had a hook stuck in certain objects, so getting something like this in your mouth already elicits a reaction from the spectator without you having to really do much. Can I perform it? Well, obviously I can't perform it because my mouth is covered for anonymity reasons, but I did find a very interesting way to do this. So let's get into the actual Pigcake performance of Hook right here. So here are the rules of this little game. All right, here are the rules of this little game, sir. I have a hook here with some strings attached to it. They say in life, no strings attached. Not in this case, because I have one string that's attached. The other strings aren't really attached, but I don't want you to see which one, sir. Now, ordinarily, I would stick this hook in my mouth, and we'll proceed from there. But unfortunately, seeing that I have the same sort of appearance of a member of a popular anti-fascist organization, well, I'm gonna do this in a different way. So I'm gonna stick this in a different face hole. In this case, a head hole. So I'm gonna actually put it inside of my my crotch there. Okay, let's just okay, yeah, that's pretty well hooked. That's pretty well substantially hooked right there, sir. So we have 4 strings here. You could really select whichever string you want, but when I want you to pull, I really want you to pull. I don't want you to think that you're being light on me here. I really enjoy the pain. So seriously, what I want you to do is when you pick a string, pull it as hard as you can. So here in this case, let's just get this in shot here. There are 4 strings attached to my panasia here. Spectator picks a string and they pull. And guess what? No hook. No hook. Glad my dick isn't hooked here. So the spectator has 3 strings left. They pick any one they want. In this case, let's say they pick this one. They pull it and guess what? No hook. My penis is still intact. Here we have 2 more. Spectator picks whichever string they want. Let's say they happen to pick this string right over here. Oh boy, here's a moment of truth. Really nervous. They pull it, and of course, guess what? The last string that's attached, oh boy, is the one that's generally attached to the hook. Thank you, sir. Thank you for participating here. I really do appreciate you saving my actual crotch. And I really hope to see you in the Christmas party. So we'll move along. We'll move along. You see that? I did it with my dick. I did it with my dick. That was the joke. I didn't do it with my mouth. It was with my dick. Is hook easy to perform? Hook is almost self-working. If you tie the hooks and you put it in your mouth and you have spectators pull on the hooks, it's very, very easy to do. You don't require really much work on your part apart from putting the hook in your mouth. And if you can't do that, well, you should really go and check out other magicians' channels. Or maybe check out the Pigcake Card Academy. $5 a month gets you 2 videos a week going over card and coin stuff each and every single week. Over 200 videos already. Go check it out. Go subscribe. $5 a month. What? Huh? What are you not doing already? Oh, I see. You're not on the Pigcake Card Academy, so you're not on the train. Get on the train, support your favorite magic creator, and learn some hot magic while you're at it. But as far as easiness is concerned, this is a very, very easy trick. And what I like about it the most is that it really plays for a huge audience. It really plays for a really big audience with this. You see this? You carry this on you. And you're pretty much set and ready to go for whatever sort of performance. It could play for one person. It could probably play for 1,000 people if you have a little bit of a monitor on a stage. I would say it could probably play for, depending on the venue, but between 100 and 300 people easily without a monitor. If you really ham it up, you have the hook in your mouth, you put it in there, you bring in a participant on stage, and then you're kind of exaggerating your movements. We've all been to theater class, all right? We've all done that thing where you pretend to be a lizard and you have to get on the ground and actually be a lizard in the hopes that some Hollywood executive finds you attractive enough at a restaurant in Los Angeles and decides to take you in for a movie. We've all done that. Now, what are the dangers of performing hook? What are the dangers? Well, none. Not really. The way the hook has been prepared, it's really safe. When you put it in your mouth, there's not really any sort of chance of you affecting your mouth in any way that an ungimmicked hook, I could say that, right? An ungimmicked hook, it's a slightly gimmicked hook. You're not gonna have the same effect that a regular hook would have if you place it inside of your mouth hole. Now, if you try doing this with an ungimmicked hook, I can't really guarantee your safety, but that's why all you need is in here. All you need is in here. You're gonna get some twine, you're gonna get a hook. As a matter of fact, that leads us into what you get inside the box, where you get a nice little bit of a tin. You see this? You get a nice little bit of a tin. One of the things that I was kind of worried about when Xavier first told me about this effect, like a year and a half ago, was, I exaggerated, it was probably like a year ago. But one of the things that he told me about was this idea of carrying a hook. And I'm like, how are you going to carry a hook? So he came up with this very clever Altoids tin solution. The only thing I don't like about this is that you see it says survival kit. I understand Eric Ross was the maker of it, but I don't like the word Ross there. Kind of weird. I don't know. I guess it's his name, right? So it's his trick. So that's kind of cool, but I don't know if I like that. Still, I mean, it's a dope thing. You got an Altoids tin, and inside the Altoids tin, you get everything you need. You got a string, you get the hook. As you can see, everything's kind of bundled up there, and you get a little bit of a card, and that card tells you where to go on Xavier's website with a little bit of a password, so that you could then learn hook. Very comprehensive, about 18 to 20 minute tutorial where he goes over everything you need to do to get this done as safely as possible and as easily as possible. Really, not really much work goes into making this happen. It's really a very clever solution. Now, I know what everyone's complaining about, and that's the price. $100. $100 is a lot of money, but Xavier has his justifications. I think it's a little bit pricey, $100, but here's the thing. What you're getting is a wonderful effect that you can have on you for the rest of your life and be able to perform this crazy 5 to 10 minute routine where you put a hook in your mouth, spectators pull on strings, and the last one is the one truly attached to the hook. That plays for a tremendously massive audience for this much. This is all you're getting. This is it. So I think that's well worth $100, especially if you're a professional, if you're somebody that's working. It seems like this would be the best thing to do at the end of a gig when somebody says, hey, show us one more thing, come on, before you leave. This is gonna be probably what gets you booked. So as you can see, it packs tremendously small and it plays horrendously big. We have the hook. The hook goes in your mouth, as you guys saw from the performance. It actually went in my head in the performance. And you have a bunch of string. Now you could replace this string. You could use whatever string you want. This string is good because it tends to last long. Now, again, your performance here is really what's going to dictate the strength of this. Xavier goes over his particular performance. I think that if you do this for more than one person, you're really setting yourself into failure. One person is what I would say is the best person to perform this for. You pick one person, you give them the instruction, you shove this in your mouth hole, and then you go into the effect, you pull out the thing, and you're good to go. But it's a tremendous effect, and this is all it is. This is all it is. So you could hold this up. You know, if you're doing some sort of stage show, you could be very open. When you stick this in your mouth, people go, huh? What? Did that man just stick a hook in his mouth? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But the secret, as Evan Era would say, is a very clever secret. It's very, very smart. Super simple. Nothing that's complicated. And really, there's no way to mess this up, assuming you do prepare the hook in the correct way. There's really no way to mess this up. I would say, to borrow a term from one of my favorite magicians, Harry Anderson, this is cocktail proof, pretty cocktail proof. If you've had slammed down a couple old fashions from your favorite dive bar, you'll probably be able to perform this probably okay, depending on where you stick the hook. Maybe after a couple Jaeger drops, Jaeger bombs, as the kids do these days, you might not be able to perform this, but at least with one average cocktail, you should be able to perform this very well. So it's a very, very nice cocktail proof trick. It's a tremendous effect. If you could afford it, if you could buy it, definitely get it. It's tremendous. You're helping out Xavier produce more of these wonderful sort of objects. That's what I like about Xavier. He doesn't put out unless it's something that he could really attest to, and this is something that he could definitely attest to his previous projects. You know, he had stuff on Lost Art, but the stuff that he puts his name on, that he says this is where I'm going to take as my baby, he fucking stands behind. He stands behind that so hard that you might think that he's in prison from how hard he's standing behind that particular object. So Xavier really knocked it out of the park with this one. So get hooked. Get hooked on a hook. And well, not really, you're not getting hooked on a hook, but you're pretending to get hooked, and then you know, you guys are smart. Oh boy, what a wonderful thing, man. I really do enjoy self-working stage bits that work for hundreds of people. It's a tremendous thing. Not just saying that because me and Xavier are boys, all right? If this was a garbage product, I'd gladly tell that Ice Cube looking motherfucker what's the case. Although I wouldn't want to see him, because then I'd be scared that he might actually do something, because, I mean, you've seen him. Look at him. Look at him. You think that man likes to fuck around? No, that's a scary looking dude. So if you want me to review a particular product, you should leave that in the description below. Sorry, in the comments below. You can't change the description. That's what I can do, because I'm God. I'm God of this channel. So if you want to review a particular product, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. If you want, send me some. Go ahead and check out my P.O. box. All right, check out my P.O. box. That's in the description below. And you could send me some hot stuff that I'll review on the channel on this brand new segment, opinion. That's what I'm calling my reviews here. It used to be my weekly ramble, or my daily ramble, but now I'm turning it into the review of certain things. It could be my opinion on certain things. It could be my opinion on certain products, but it's here, and it's in gear and queer. So thank you guys for being subscribed and stuff. Do all the things that people do. It really helps out tricking the algorithm. Share it on Facebook. All right, share it on Facebook. Do all those things. I'm gonna be putting it up on Facebook as well, because apparently my social networking skills is that of a boomer. Oh boy, I think that's enough. I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's what they do. They do those dances. Was this skanky leg? You can't see it, but I'm doing it.
When I see you again, 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 when I see you again.